Cześć, witam Cię bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gry Mass Effect Andromeda. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek. Znajdujemy się na Nexusie i mamy tutaj jakieś dwa questy do wzięcia i jeden do oddania jeszcze w tej lokacji, więc sobie teraz pójdziemy to zrobić. Odznaczymy sobie oczywiście leksykon, jeszcze tutaj wszystko co się odkryło i te kościki są w tą stronę, więc podejdźmy sobie. Idziemy tutaj, to mamy. Tu gdzieś musimy wejść. Tutaj znów będzie taki odcineczek. Czy nie znów, w sumie dzisiaj oba odcineczki są takie, że będziemy tylko gadali z postaciami w grze.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for the outposts you've started was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
It would be nice if the people you banish would just mind their own business, but they never do.
Funny thing, people you kill mind their own business, and then it's super easy to take back what they took. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Okej, śledźmy tego questa. Znajdź środki medyczne, dobra, ale to jest tutaj jeszcze ktoś do pogadania, bo ten quest rozumiem, że mnie prowadzi tak, on mnie prowadzi do innej części Nexusa.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
His sacrifice won't be forgotten.
Agreed. Everything I do will be for him. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Oj, problem jest taki, że ja chyba na Eosie już nie będę lądował. Tak mi się coś wydaje. Dobra, i z tobą mam pogadać jeszcze.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
I wouldn't think that's even possible.
You and me both, but Sam, well, I guess supercomputers have a different view of things.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How... I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
I don't understand. I thought...
Scott?
This is all wrong. This is a nightmare.
Scott, it's okay. I didn't mean to.
His pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I don't feel well.
That's enough for now. He needs to rest.
Scott.
Okej. Dobra, z braciszkiem sobie pogadaliśmy. Jeszcze to.
Good you're here. Dunn briefed you?
Sick person loose on the station is bad enough.
I wish that's all there was to it. Before we left, my medtech Charlie helped his aunt sign on to the initiative program.
He cheated the screening process.
Yeah, she has TH314. Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages and jumps across species. It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness. There's no cure, no vaccine. It's deadly in its final stage, and she's off-grid. She's a problem.
Any idea where he's gone?
Not long ago, he was assigned to an Apex unit for a mission. Incommunicado at the moment. Charlie had no idea the virus would flare up after stasis. Virology isn't his specialty. She's his only relative. Even so, he should have known better.
What should I know about this TH314?
Stage 1 symptoms are similar to stasis sickness, which is what fooled Charlie. Stage 2 is marked by extreme bouts of paranoia. It becomes virulently contagious at Stage 3. Airborne, the works.
Is anyone else infected?
No one so far. According to the test results I received after Charlie left, she's still in Stage 1. If she progresses to Stage 3, Ryder, it'll be bad. It's a rare disease, but the kind that starts pandemics.
We need to help her, you mean?
Every instinct I have, both medical and human, is screaming at me to help her. Making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station over this.
I only have a whole space station to search. Discreetly. Check.
Could be worse. She could be off station and potentially infecting the Angara. Try customs first. Even with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
Dr. Carlyle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
That'll
Dobra.
be useful. Thanks, Sam.
Okej, wracamy sobie do naszego metra. Tak to nazwę. Teraz tak, do doku niby ta, ale najpierw polecimy sobie jeszcze do centrum operacyjnego, bo z tego co mi się wydaje, chyba tam się jakiś quest zrobił. Teraz, podczas tych kilku odcinków, co nagrywaliśmy tutaj na Nexusie. Muszę stąd wyjść na górę, dobra. Tak, tutaj coś jest. Okej.
Hello, Pathfinder. Must be great to see all your fun.
The Angara have nothing to fear. I see you've crossed paths with Sloane Kelly and the Exiles. A thorn in our side if ever there was one.
They had their chance. Kicking them off the Nexus was the right thing to do.
The only thing to do. It was about the future. What sort of civilization will we form in Helios? One driven to extremes of anarchy, or one dedicated to order and justice? I choose the latter. Sloane Kelly and her mutineers chose otherwise. Did you have some other business?
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Jean Carson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
What sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner, a benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing, or dead. Nope, Gian Garson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
That's some kind of luck. Dying after a 600-year trip she organized personally?
No one ever said fate is kind. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Okej. Dobra, zejdźmy sobie tutaj pięterko niżej. W szybszy sposób oczywiście. Tutaj na tym piętrze coś jeszcze jest do zrobienia. Ja tu gdzieś jeszcze chyba mogłem przejść, jeśli się nie mylę. Nie, to nie było w tej części, dobra, dobra. To było w tej mieszkalnej chyba.
Okay. What are we looking for?
No, otwórz. Aha, to już chyba ten.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
Dobra, czyli tak, tu mamy wszystko, więc lecimy jeszcze na pokład mieszkalny. Zerkniemy, czy tam jeszcze jakiś quest się nie pojawił i będziemy spadać z tego Nexusa. Tylko, że ja chyba mogę kogoś jeszcze obudzić, ale nie pamiętam, w którym to było miejscu. Wydaje mi się, że tu, gdzie teraz byłem przed chwilą. Mogę to robić. Dobra, tu też nic nie ma. Więc lećmy do doków. W takim razie może na dokach jeszcze coś będzie do zrobienia. Bo tutaj już mamy wszystko. A czekajcie, dział kriogeniki jeszcze jest. Dobra, jeszcze do działu kriogeniki. To chyba tam jest, gdzie zaczynaliśmy przed chwilą dzisiejszy odcinek. Raczej też nic nie będzie. No, dobra. Raczej byłoby widoczne, tak jak na innych planetach. W takim razie do doków. Dobra. Tu coś mamy już widać.
Interesting place, isn't it? Full of smiles and handshakes. Not many soldiers. Even though when politicians make peace, it's we soldiers who keep it.
Politicians get nervous when you hold anything more explosive than a rotten egg.
You've seen this too. The military life echoes everywhere. But names. I know you, Pathfinder. I am Andromeda, a Heskal with the Resistance.
A Hescarl?
Centuries ago, Heskal were special forces. We defended colonies, passing our training down via oral history. Few remember us today. I came to learn what the Milky Way knows of such things. I heard your father was part of a similar program, an N7.
What have you learned about the N7 program?
Human soldiers who trained on exotic worlds. Arcturus, Europa, Rio de Janeiro. They learn to fight in all environments on little food or sleep, to care for their injured, to lead. Is that accurate? Wasn't your father one of them?
He was one of the first N7s. He was proud of that, even though he didn't stay in service. Didn't stop him teaching me and my brother a few tricks.
So, you carry a little of that knowledge with you, as well as your Pathfinder skills. N7 training would benefit my people. Heskal training would benefit yours. Perhaps a few war games. Show me how your skills handle the tests of a Heskal recruit. Challenge yourself and teach me.
A chance to work with the Angaran best of the best? Absolutely.
Excellent. I'll activate our training beacons. Finding them can be your first test. After that, I look forward to learning.
Ta, bo myślisz, że będę teraz latał po planetach i szukał kurwa twoich nadalników, no. Żebyś się nie zdziwił, typie. Dobra, tu co... nie, tu coś jest, przepraszam, chyba tak? Z tym gościem co? Ja nie mogę z nim gadać.
I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion for delivery to the exiles. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. Stolen supplies haven't been processed for release, so Sam should be able to detect them.
Okej.
It's like they spawn when I'm not looking.
Is everything all right?
People are doing what, hydroponics? If someone doesn't get
I don't know about these Angara.
This is not what I signed up for. What a mess. Fallout from the recent uprising has security tightened across all
These are stolen supplies. I'll alert the dock manager.
Mhm. Dobra, trzeba wrócić, bo ten quest nas prowadzi po Nexusie.
established on Aya, marking a major diplomatic success for the initiative. Nexus representatives are now working directly with the Angarans to learn
W sumie zastanawiam, jaką następną gierkę nagrywać.
Another cache of stolen supplies. Alerting the dock manager.
Level 8. Dobra. Gdzie ja mogłem tych ludzi kurna wskrzeszać? Znaczy wskrzeszać, kurwa. Wybudzać.
I have a friend who came across a new snare.
Another cache of stolen supplies. Alerting the dock manager.
But they've got Pathfinder out there trying to find it.
Dobra. Wydaje mi się, że w centrum operacyjnym mogłem ich wskrzeszać u tych gości, co tam są na górze. Więc pójdę może. Bo już mam tyle leveli tego Nexusa, że może by tutaj się zaczęło coś dziać więcej. Zobaczmy, czy dobrze pamiętam. To było gdzieś tu na górze. Było u niego.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we are living.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there will be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you. Yes, Pathfinder.
Dobra. Okej. Dobra, materiałów potrzebuję. Okej.
Good afternoon. Director Addison finds it annoying.
Jeszcze to.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said come to Andromeda?
No, I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like living.
Another time.
Okej. Dobra, to wydaje mi się, że na Nexusie na ten moment mamy zrobione wszystko, co było do zrobienia, więc możemy lecieć do doków. Tam jeszcze ewentualnie coś może być do robienia. Bo tak to wszystko już chyba zrobione. Lecimy do doków. Najwyżej jak będziemy jeszcze tutaj na Nexusie, a na pewno będziemy, bo to jest główna baza jak Cytadela w pierwszych 3 częściach. To na pewno jeszcze sobie pochodzimy i poddajemy te kłościoki. Dobra. Tu są jeszcze questy do zrobienia, dobra. Gadaj z protestującymi, okej.
Free our families!
No new orders.
Plan before
Hey,
cronies.
what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay in stasis.
You don't care that you've torn families apart?
That's not what I said.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Tell our leader.
Wyjebane w was, co ja się będę męczył, kurwa. Nie, tam już nie będę wracał teraz. Tu jest jakiś w ogóle... Tędy? Tędy, dobra. Jak tu wejść? A, okej.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environment...
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But... wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open till the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
A hidden door. What do we have here?
This is
Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here. Someone's trying to kill me, and now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code, and whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Okay.
Wow, this is some serious shit.
Questów jest tyle, że mi się pomieszają wszystkie, ale już walić. Tak cały czas przeskakujemy między jednym a drugim. Kolej questy to mogłem w Wiedźminie Trójce robić, a nie tutaj.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced. But why?
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
Everything's uncertain. Maybe they just want to feel safer.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Pathfinder Rider.
Okay. Info kiosk ktoś rozwalił, widzieliście?
Welcome to the
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now. Rerouting to our private channel.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them face to face. That was a mistake. I lied to everyone. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going to remove me. Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. He may have learned more.
What's that mean, something big in the Milky Way?
Perhaps your father's locked memories hold the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah? Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
Okej. A na tym piętrze już nic nie ma, na tym.
Detecting Pathfinder Rider.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avina as a sock puppet. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
The disconnect was very sudden. I'm grateful, just woozy.
It'll pass. See, this is what our movement's all about stopping. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
Okej,
The whole
to
movement
już
of
wiemy
AI
wszystko.
hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
Dobra. No tu jest jeszcze quest jakiś do wzięcia, tylko jak ja tam mam dotrzeć? Tędy jakoś przejdę? No przejdę. Ale pogadamy sobie już w następnym odcinku. Na teraz to tyle. Dzięki serdeczne za oglądanie. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek, wbijaj do linku w opisie miłego popołudnia. Cześć.